Hello, everybody. BJS with the Speak on this YouTube channel. Back again with another video. Every time I get, I've been proven right again that a lot of black females have an anger, hatred, disappointment with black men. Now, if you look on the screen that I'm pointing to you, you hear the same thing with a lot of females on YouTube. It's like men are weak. Look over here. They're weak. The women are stronger in charge. They're weak. They're failures. You're not respected. You're all a bunch of whiners. You too weak for me. All this shaming and tactics. Because again, a lot of these black men are voicing their critiques. Now, I will concede a point. Are there a lot of weak men out there? Yes. You will never hear me say that they are not, because they are. But as I said, the problem is these women keep picking them. Keep picking them, mating with them, and then when it don't work out, because you picked a weak man, now you want to blame the men for being weak, but you're not picking the right man. Now, to the commenter, I commend her for picking a man with morals, integrity, a decent black man. But she's an anomaly, and she was saying, "Well, let reality play itself out." It's playing out now. You look at a lot of these relationships where there's broken homes. Part of the problem is the females are picking weak men and having sex with these weak men and mating with these weak men, producing babies. And then they're not putting these boys and these girls around decent men with moral integrity and humility. They don't put them around them. And so when you don't do that, again, the kids come out weak, the men come out weak, and the cycle continues. So again, if she want to say, like she said let me show this to you right here. Hold on. Let me get this right there. If the women are in charge, as she said, then my question is, okay, why are they still picking these weak men, though? If you're in charge, why would you still pick weak men? But that's what they pick. Now, again, I commend her because she did pick a productive black man with morals, integrity, and humility. As I said again, a lot of women are not. And when you don't constantly picking these weak men for whatever reason, either for control, either for the penis, for food, money, whatever you're picking, they're picking these men for. And then when it don't work out, now you got a kid that you're taking care of yourself. Now you want to blame the men for it. Well, why these men ain't in the community? Well, hey, nobody wants to deal with a female who keeps making bad choices, and then somebody has to clean up their bad choices. Especially when they don't even point out that they're making bad choices. They have excuses. Now, let me go down further. And I want to point out something here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? 'Cause it's always blame the man, blame the man, blame the man. I like this point. You will still blame black women on the outside and know you'll be shamed on the inside because you know a black woman's worth when she's loved, watered, respected, and not being forced over 400 years to fail at your job as well as hers, while you sit back and blame her for not being a better man than you. So, are we trying to make these women men? What the hell did that come from? But look, yeah, slavery affected everybody. But seeing there's no sympathy for the men, and there's more sympathy for the women than the men. As I said again, if you're not picking strong men, decent, with morals, integrity, then you're going to have, and you mate with that particular person, you shouldn't be surprised if they leave you by yourself because he was a weak man. And you keep continuously picking weak men, that's where your community falls. And she was saying that the black men are not respected. Uh, yeah, weak black men ain't respected, but a strong black man, he is feared. And well, the personal attacks against me, I don't worry about that because again, she don't know me. She just seen what I said on YouTube, and I ain't worried about that because again, she showed a hand. She showed that she has a deep disappointment, hatred, resentment, anger towards black men, which is sad because she's supposed to be married to a black man now. But I don't know. Oh, and one more thing. What was funny, she said, well, women don't provide for. Let me go back up because this one was funny. This is funny here. The women isn't helping and providing for men that can't provide for black women and children. She haven't been out in the dating world, has she? I don't, because I see a lot of women picking dudes that can't, that don't have a house, they ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. I see that a lot more than she think it is. But I guess that's because she been married for 34 years. She been with a man for 34 years. I didn't know she said she was married for 34 years. But she been with a man for 34 years. Man, if you think that these women ain't providing for these dudes, ooh, shoot, you need to look at divorce court. You need to look at Judge Mathis and Judge Judy. Because there's a lot of women who are paying for these dudes. And they're using their car. They buying them all shit, bailing them out of jail. And then, here's the kicker, they get left. And then they say, well, the men are weak. So that I found that was hilarious. That was just hilarious when she said that. But the point of the video is just to show that this is what a lot of black females think of y'all, of the black men. And you cannot have a unity when you have black females who think this way about the black men. And the same with the black men. You have this anger, resentment, disappointment, and hatred of black women. You can't have this type of unity. You can't build a community like this because at the end of the day, if you still have this idea that one is worse than the other, then you're going to have this infighting, which you have on YouTube. You're gonna have this. Well, we're cool one day, and next minute we're at each other's throats. We'll slit each other's throat to get with that white man, the Asian man, or Asian woman, white woman. We're self-sabotaging the community. So my point of this video again, this is not to blame black women for everything. This is not, but the point is these females do not see their part of the problem. And because they don't see their part of the problem, they continuously picking these weak men, and then complain at the end. And what going to happen is the community, the kids, are worse off for it. But for me, I'm just sitting around with my popcorn because I'm sitting around on YouTube with my popcorn and my Kool-Aid, just watching this debacle. And when I'm done with the YouTube, I'm going to work to earn money and be a productive, decent black man with morals and integrity. Thank y'all for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep trying to make more videos. It's not going to be just on black women, because I think at this point, everybody's doing videos of black women. My next series of videos is going to be the friend-zoned stories, because I got 3 stories which really show how sometimes being friend-zoned can really get you. It could be good, but it also could be bad too. Alright, everybody, thank you for listening to this video, and to Miss the commenter, Miss LaForey. Listen, I have nothing against you, but I can understand where you're coming from. I understand your anger, your hatred, your bitterness and disappointment. I understand it. I know it's coming from slavery. But at the end of the day, still got to understand something. My point is not to just fully blame women. My point is to point out that some of the women got to take some of the blame for it. A lot more than they're willing to take. And that's it. Have a good day.